welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello. So for today, I'm just gonna get into it because I'm in the mood. I'm gonna be discussing the things that I find annoying, whether that's about a person or just something in general. Could be either one. Well, the first one is being left undelivered. I mentioned in my what I find attractive and unattractive about a guy. I mentioned when they only talk to you when they feel like it, and about the slow replies. Honestly, I pretty much experience it every day now. Like, I feel as though I'm just going in circles now. I tell the person that I feel as though I'm annoying you, you don't want to talk to me. They go, oh no, I don't want to talk to you, I don't want to talk to you. But it doesn't feel like it. The reason why it feels like that is because I express to this person that I feel this way, yet they don't seem to care enough to stop. I understand that this person could be talking to other friends or whatever, but don't just leave me undelivered. At least have the decency to tell me that you're busy. I don't understand why it's difficult for someone to just tell me that they're either busy or they don't want to talk to me at the moment. I don't know what's so hard about that. I'm not gonna cry if you say you don't want to talk to me. Sure, I might ask why, what's up, but that's it. Another thing that I find annoying is slow walkers. I'm guilty of this myself, but I kind of am exempt from this because obviously I've got small legs. But like, when you're in a rush to go somewhere and there are these people in front of you, or just one person, it could be one person, but they're in front of you, but they're taking their sweet time to get to where they need to be. I'm like, can you move? Can you move? Like, if you're not in a rush, move over. Go away. Like, you can see that there are people trying to get past you, yet you're not moving. Like, I don't know if it's me, but I can definitely sense when someone is right behind me. And my first instinct is to move, because I know personally that that person will get annoyed at me for being so slow and not moving out the way so they can get past me. Because that's exactly how I feel. So, just move. People bug me. Another thing that annoys me is when people just think they can talk to someone however they want. Like, negatively, I mean. Sorry, I don't mean to be sexist or whatever, but I'm like pointing this at guys more. Guys feel as though they can talk to women however they want. And some of the things that they actually say to us or about us is actually disgusting. Like, women get catcalled in the street as they walk past. They don't want that. I mean, majority of girls don't want that. They don't want to feel as though they're being watched as they're walking. I know I don't. I just don't I don't understand. If that was their sibling or their mum or their daughter even, they would not want some guy talking to them how he does with other women. I don't understand how that doesn't comprehend in someone. I understand people don't normally think about that. Like, in the moment, they don't think, oh no, I wouldn't want my children to be treated like this. But it's just common sense not to talk to someone the way you are, like you do. Another thing that annoys me, toxic people. Oh my god. Toxic people, that's a big one for me. And that hits deeply. I have known a few toxic people in my life. One was in my secondary school. She still goes to my college. She was very toxic in my opinion. Sure, at the beginning of the secondary school year, we was all perfectly fine. We was BFFs. We were like sisters from another mister. Wait, no, that's not it. Sisters from another mother. This person eventually started showing me their true colours, and I didn't like them colours. So eventually I cut things off with this person. Like, this person would make me feel as though I have no friends, you know? Like, my best friend Caitlin, as you all know, was also best friends with this person. And like, it was like as if it was a competition, really. It's sad, I know it is. But we all go through it. We all go through the, oh no, she's my best friend. Oh no, she's not. She's mine. Whenever I would feel like it, I would just keep my mouth shut because I would feel bad for Caitlin because I wouldn't want her to feel as though she's in the middle. So I would just keep my mouth shut most of the time. But then there were points where it just got too much for me and I just couldn't keep it in anymore. Like, one time me, Caitlin and the other girl had a sleepover at her house, and like they would have like private conversations right in front of me. Like, they would whisper to each other right in front of me. Like say if this was the room that we're sitting in, I'd be sitting on the end of my bed, and say them two would be sitting here, and them two would just be crowded up looking at one phone like this, while I'm sitting here looking at my phone just on my own, while them two are getting on with what they are. But it's not as though it was a private conversation, because if it was that private, they would have gone into a different room, or they would have said, can you not listen to our conversation? So I felt as though I was very alone sitting in their room, so I left and I went home crying because I was having a bad day. So that's one toxic person I've met in my life. And the next one I shouldn't really mention, but I've also cut them out. Another thing that bugs me and annoys me is maths, really. I know it sounds stupid, but like, I just find it so annoying. Whoever decided to wake up one day and go, oh yeah, maths will be a fun thing to learn. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm sorry, I don't know this person at all, but whoever decided that, I don't like you. I'm in year 13 and I still haven't passed my maths because I suck. And ever since I was younger, when I would have to do times tables, I was awful at times tables. Honestly, I can't express to you how bad I was. But I have got the hang of them now. But whenever I would have to learn them, I would just start crying at the end of it. I'd be like, I've had enough. I don't want to do it anymore. It's that bad. My teacher made me a CD of the times tables in a song. That's how bad it was. But I think it's because they know that I like music. I like listening to songs and I like music. So they thought that might help me to learn in that way. Which it kind of didn't, because obviously I would just be too distracted by like the song. I know it's got numbers in it, but I'd be too distracted by just dancing around. You know, sometimes I would just jam to it because it would be a pretty good song. I would have all these massive laminated A3, A4 pages of like times tables. And even my granddad would make it like, would get a bunch of paper and just hand write the times tables down. Just so I can look back on it every now and then. Like, that's how bad it was. But eventually I did get it. The only ones that I struggle on is 7s, 8s and 12s. And anything beyond that, I have never been taught. So leave me alone. Those are just some of the things that I find very annoying. That's the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments what you find annoying. And I shall see you in my next video. Bye!